Angel says your soulmate is in your city right now, not miles away, not in another country, not in some distant dream. They are closer than you think. And heaven says their next move is already being whispered to their spirit. Type 1111 in the comments to align with this divine confirmation, because something is about to unfold that you were meant to hear before it happens. In the next few moments, I'll reveal what the angel showed me about what they're about to do and why your heart has been feeling their presence so strongly lately. But first, breathe, because your life is about to shift from waiting to witnessing. They have already seen a sign connected to you. It could have been a song, a name that echoed in a conversation, a scent that reminded them of a moment that never left their soul. Their hearts skipped, their breath paused, and heaven whispered, they are here. Yes, they're in the same city, walking the same streets, feeling the same pull that you've been feeling. You've been sensing energy move lately, haven't you? Dreams that feel too real, numbers that repeat when you think of them, the sudden urge to go somewhere, yet you don't know why. That's not a coincidence. That's divine orchestration, because your paths are being magnetized by heaven's design. The angels say this moment was written long before either of you were born. Two souls guided by light, now aligning in the same place at the same time. They are preparing to approach you, but not in the way you expect. It won't be dramatic. It won't be random. It will be divine timing, disguised as ordinary life. They'll appear in a setting that feels casual, maybe a store, a cafe, a park, or through a friend's introduction. And in that instant, time will feel different. The noise around you will fade. Your heart will know before your mind can explain. The angels show me this person has been restless lately. Their spirit has been waking up to the truth they can't ignore anymore. They've tried to distract themselves. They've tried to date others. They've tried to focus on work. But every time they do, your energy calls them back. They dream of you and wake up with your name in their heart. They drive through your city and feel guided to certain streets without knowing why. They see your initials. They hear songs that carry your story. Heaven says, this is the divine magnetism of recognition. Something deep in their spirit is remembering you, because your souls already met in higher realms. Now the physical world is simply catching up. Don't let your mind doubt what your spirit already knows. If your heart has felt electricity in the air lately, if you've been feeling like something big is coming, you're not imagining it. You're feeling heaven move. Your soulmate has been praying for clarity, and heaven has answered by guiding them right where you are. They may not even know why they suddenly felt led to come to this city, but their angels know. Their soul knows. Their destiny knows, because this is the city where their life changes, where your eyes meet, where divine memory awakens. Angel says this encounter will begin softly. A glance, a smile, a moment of hesitation that feels sacred. They'll look at you and sense something familiar, something peaceful. They won't understand it right away, but their soul will. You may meet by chance, but heaven will be standing right there between you. Angels say your energy field has already started preparing for this connection. That's why you felt waves of emotion lately. Moments of sudden calm, followed by tears that you can't explain. Because your spirit recognizes what's on its way. And now heaven is saying, stay open, stay grounded, stay expectant. You don't need to chase. You don't need to control. You only need to stay aligned with faith, because your energy is already calling them in. Every prayer you whispered, every tear you cried, every time you said, God, I trust your timing. It all brought them closer. Right now, they're within miles, maybe minutes from you. They could be sitting in the same cafe you once visited. They could be driving past the same park where you used to walk and think about love. But this time, destiny is not just crossing paths. It's merging timelines. Their next step? They're about to act on the nudge heaven has placed on their heart. They'll send a message. They'll attend that event. They'll say yes to that plan. And that yes will lead them straight to you. Angels say, the reason you've been feeling so emotional lately is because your spirit is already sensing their decision. They're gathering courage. They're remembering what love truly feels like. And they're about to follow divine impulse. Don't be surprised if something unexpected pulls you out of your routine soon. A sudden plan change, a spontaneous invitation, or a delay that reroutes your day. Because heaven loves divine detours. Every route is a setup for an encounter. Your angels are moving people, traffic, and timing so that the two of you meet exactly when you're ready. And here's what's even more divine. Your soulmate doesn't want to just see you. They want to recognize you. They want to know that it's you. That's why heaven is awakening their discernment through dreams. In their dreams, they've seen glimpses of you. Not your full face, but your energy, your laughter, your warmth. They wake up with tears because it feels so real. And it's about to become real. The angels say they've reached the point of surrender. They no longer want to fight destiny. They're letting God lead. And when they do, the door opens. That's when everything accelerates. You'll start seeing more synchronicities. Repeating numbers like 222, 444, and 555. Unexpected coincidences that feel divinely staged. Messages about love that appear when you least expect, all confirming one truth. Heaven is aligning your reunion. Your soulmate's next action is bold but guided. They'll step into the very place where your paths cross. And that will be the moment when their spirit whispers, "It's you." Angel says, be ready to recognize them too. Your intuition will know. You'll feel peace, not pressure. You'll feel warmth, not confusion. The connection will unfold naturally, and heaven will bless every step. This person carries lessons you prayed to receive, and you carry healing they prayed to find. Together, you activate divine purpose. That's why everything had to take this long. That's why certain people had to leave. That's why delays protected you, because what's coming isn't ordinary love, it's destiny love. The angels say your soulmate has matured. They've healed enough to love you the way you deserve. They're ready to speak the truth. They're ready to choose alignment over comfort. They've been through a season of awakening, and now the divine urge to reach you is unstoppable. If you felt tired of waiting, heaven says, don't give up now, because you are standing in the same energy field as your counterpart. Every prayer you whispered is now echoing in their heart. Every hope you hold is being answered through divine movement. They might contact you out of nowhere, or you might bump into them by accident. But your angels will know, and you'll feel it too. In that instant, your energy will calm. Your heartbeat will slow, and something deep inside will say, this is what I was waiting for. Angels say their next words will unlock the truth. They may say, I feel like I've met you before, or I don't know why, but I can't stop thinking about you. Those will be signs of divine remembrance. Heaven says, don't doubt it. Don't overthink it. Just be present, because your energy will speak louder than words. Their soul will remember your frequency, the tone of your light, the calm in your eyes, the peace in your presence. You won't need to chase. You won't need to prove. You'll just need to be, and that's the beauty of divine timing. Your soulmate is in your city now, guided by unseen hands. Every sign you've received has been heaven's way of preparing you. Feathers, songs, dreams, the sudden urge to clean, rearrange, or get ready, all were cues that divine arrival was near. Angels say within days or weeks, a divine intersection is set to occur. And when it does, Everything that once felt delayed will make sense. They will look into your eyes and see home. They'll feel peace for the first time in a long time. They'll realize love was never lost, only guided. So stay open, stay faithful, stay expectant, because what's approaching is holy. It's not coincidence. It's divine fulfillment. And if you've been seeing 11:11, it's heaven's way of saying the portal of alignment is open. Angel says, this city was chosen for a reason. The angels are guarding every street corner where your feet may cross. They're making sure the timing is perfect. Not too soon, not too late. When the moment comes, you'll feel it before you see it. Your spirit will whisper, something's shifting. And that's when love appears, because heaven's plan never misses. Your soulmate is already hearing heaven's nudge. They can't resist it anymore. They're about to follow it. And that step will lead them straight into your path. So type 11:11 now if this message resonates with your spirit. Because when you declare faith, you open the gates for manifestation. Angel says, the city lights may look ordinary tonight, but heaven is painting your destiny behind them. Every second brings you closer to recognition. Every breath carries divine alignment. Every heartbeat whispers the same truth: they are near. And soon, they will see you. They will recognize you. They will choose you, because this love is heaven's promise, and promises kept by heaven never fail. Type 11:11 if you receive this message. Then comment, my divine meeting is near. Like this video and subscribe to Angel Message from Heaven for daily guidance, divine timing confirmations, and angelic revelations made just for your soul. Angel says, beloved soul, you've been sensing something shifting in the air, haven't you? A gentle current of recognition, a pulse that feels almost electric, as if someone's spirit is brushing against yours from a distance that's no longer distant at all. That's because it's true. Your soulmate's energy has entered your field completely. Heaven says their footsteps have already touched the same ground as yours. Somewhere, maybe even this very moment, they're standing beneath the same sky, breathing the same evening air, unaware that every gust of wind around them is carrying your name through angelic whispers. Your angels have orchestrated this alignment so carefully that not even 1 second is wasted. Every delay that once made you cry, every pause that made you question whether love had forgotten you, it was all divine choreography, preparing both of you to arrive here, healed, awake, and ready to recognize the light in each other without the noise of the past clouding your vision. You might wonder, why now? Why did heaven wait until this season to bring them this close? Angel says, because your heart has finally reached the vibration of recognition, the frequency of peace that allows divine love to flow freely without fear, without resistance. Your soulmate needed to find that frequency too. They wandered through lessons, heartbreaks, and reflections that softened their spirit enough to receive the love that was always meant for them. You. They have prayed for clarity. They have whispered into the dark, asking heaven to show them what is real. And the answer came not through thunder, but through stillness, a whisper that said, go there. And there was here, your city, your atmosphere, your divine territory, where their heart would finally awaken to purpose. Angel says they are already experiencing signs that something sacred awaits them here. Every street seems familiar. Every turn feels guided. They may brush past strangers and feel an inexplicable connection to the air, to the light, to the subtle magnet pulling them forward. It's your energy, your prayers from months, maybe years ago, still alive, still echoing in the ether, now wrapping around them like invisible arms. They feel safe here, even if they can't explain why. They feel calm, even though they've been restless for months. They feel that the search is about to end. And heaven smiles, because the soul that has been calling your name across lifetimes is now within reach of hearing your actual voice. Beloved one, don't think for a moment that heaven forgot your tears. The nights when you prayed for a sign, the mornings when you woke up feeling a love you couldn't see, the angels recorded every word. They took those prayers and built pathways out of them, divine roads only destiny can follow. That's how your soulmate found this city. It wasn't a job. It wasn't coincidence. It was your faith that pulled them. It was your surrender that gave heaven permission to guide them here. And now that the alignment has been achieved, you are being asked to remain still, to stay open, to trust that recognition will happen naturally without striving. The angels say your soulmate is observing more than you realize. They are scanning faces, feeling energies, noticing small things that seem to speak directly to their heart. When they see kindness, their spirit lights up, searching for familiarity. When they hear laughter that resembles yours, something in them pauses, listening. They may even sense your presence before they meet your eyes. Heaven says this is divine memory activating, your souls remembering what your minds have not yet seen. It will not be an introduction. It will be a reawakening. Right now, your angels are guiding you through a season of subtle preparation. That's why you felt drawn to change your routine, clean your space, or suddenly feel inspired to go out when you usually wouldn't. It's because heaven is aligning moments that will intersect with divine precision. You might feel an unexpected pull to visit a place you haven't been in years, or to attend something at the last minute. Follow those nudges. They are heaven's breadcrumbs, leading you toward divine collision. Angel says, do not fear missing them. Divine timing never misses. Even if you think you took a wrong turn, heaven will reroute the moment back into alignment. Your angels are working behind the scenes, adjusting details, softening hearts and opening doors so that the encounter happens effortlessly. They are even synchronizing emotions. When you feel a sudden wave of tenderness, it's often because your soulmate is feeling the same across town. When you wake up thinking of love without reason, it's because their heart has whispered your energy in prayer. Love is already communicating between you, wordlessly, beautifully, divinely. Heaven says their heart is in deep recognition mode. They are about to make a choice that changes everything. Perhaps they've been thinking of moving again, or unsure whether they should stay. But a divine pause is holding them here. Something in their gut says, don't leave yet. That voice, that's the angelic intervention keeping them close. Because your crossing isn't random, the meeting is near, and heaven will not allow one of you to drift before the circle completes. You may notice yourself feeling peace at unexpected times or catching yourself smiling for no reason. That's alignment energy. When the spirit senses fulfillment before the mind understands, joy leaks through in spontaneous ways. Pay attention to these emotional surges. They are heaven's confirmations that your magnetic field is merging with theirs. The veil between you is thin. Even if you haven't met face to face, energy has already recognized energy. This is why you've been waking up between 3 and 4 in the morning, the angelic hour when dimensions overlap. When your higher selves communicate and strengthen the thread of destiny between you, Angel says your soulmate is about to take a small but significant action that will create a ripple in the physical world. They will say yes to an event, a visit, a conversation, or even a last-minute outing that places them right where they need to be. Heaven will handle the rest. You don't need to plan or strategize. Your only task is to keep your heart uncluttered by fear and your eyes open to divine appointments. The angels assure you, when your gaze meets theirs, your soul will know instantly. It will be the kind of recognition that melts time, erases doubts, and anchors both of you in a calm so profound that words become unnecessary. Right now, they are feeling nervous without understanding why. Their intuition is whispering that change is near. They're tidying their life, closing old cycles, forgiving people and clearing space, all unknowingly preparing for you. Heaven is moving through their dreams, showing them glimpses of peace, flashes of a smile, echoes of laughter that don't belong to anyone they know yet. But they will very soon. The angels are awakening their spiritual eyes to perceive you not just as attraction, but as alignment, the living answer to prayers they didn't have words for. Beloved one, heaven says the first encounter will be simple, but magnetic. Perhaps a question asked, a moment of eye contact that lingers just a bit longer than normal. Maybe it's a shared smile in passing, or a moment where you both reach for the same item. Whatever it is, it will feel natural and supernatural at the same time. Time may slow, the background may blur, your heart will whisper, "This is it." And in that instant, every lonely night, every unanswered prayer, every heartbreak will feel like training, preparation for this one divine moment. Angel says, after this meeting, you'll notice more synchronicities. You'll start seeing numbers like 333 and 77777. You'll hear songs that describe your exact emotions. You'll feel peace, even if the circumstances are still unfolding. That peace is your confirmation. The angels will make sure you don't mistake it for coincidence. They will amplify signs until you understand. The divine union has entered manifestation. But remember, beloved, this is not about rushing. It's about recognition and surrender. Heaven's timeline is perfect. The connection will unfold step by step, each one divinely timed, each one necessary. Your soulmate may hesitate at first, not because they don't feel it, but because the intensity will humble them. They will need a moment to breathe, to process, to align. And that's okay. The angels say, the energy between you is so strong that it cannot be forced. It can only be allowed. Trust that their soul will lead them toward you naturally, without pressure, without fear. And you are asked to remain radiant, to keep doing what you love, to live fully, to shine brightly, because your light is the signal guiding them closer. When you honor your joy, you make it easier for them to recognize you. They are drawn to your authenticity, not your waiting. That's why heaven has been healing your self-worth, reminding you that love is not something you chase. It's something you attract by being who you truly are. Angel says, you will know it's them not because of what they say, but because of what you feel. Their presence will bring calm, not chaos. You will not question their intentions because peace will speak louder than proof. Their energy will